Hey gamers, it's Kristin and I have another review and new for you. If you are new to my review and new series, thanks so much for being here. This is a series that I do with BoxyCharm. They send me this box. This is not a sponsored video, but they do send me the box for free. And I review the products that I got last month, kind of tell you whether I feel like it was worth the cost of the box, and then show you the products I'll be reviewing for the next month. I try to get these up around the 20th of the month. I've had a few that have been a little bit later. This one may actually go up on the 20th, kind of depends. I'm filming it a little bit early, but anyway, so that's what it is. Below I have information for BoxyCharm. I have the regular link that just takes you right to BoxyCharm. I also have a link that if you use, I get a spiff. If you use that, great, thank you so much. If you don't feel comfortable, just go through the regular link. No big deal at all. And I think, and BoxyCharm sells for about $22 a month. You can get it for a little bit less if you sign up for a longer period of time, but generally about $22 a month, and as always, 5 full-size products. Sometimes there's a bonus 6th product that is full, may or may not be full size. Alrighty then. I think I got it all in. So last month's theme was wildflower. So I'm just gonna go ahead through the products and I will tell you what I thought and whatnot. So the first thing, and I believe the winner of the palette, I'm going to put this here to see, is $35. I'm not sure that I don't know. Seems a little bit pricey, but I did really enjoy the palette. So this is, I'm sorry, I didn't even show you. This is the Pretty Vulgar palette, and it's the Nightingale Smokey eyeshadow palette. This shade right here, there are 2 that are my favorites. This Clutch and I Spy. They are stunning, beautiful. Both of them are beautiful lid shades, or you can use them together. They're very, very much up my alley. Excuse me, up my tope-tastic alley. But it definitely leans cool, neutral to cool. There's a hint of warmth in some of them, but really pretty. Nice that it wasn't kind of the same shades that we always seem to get. I love the warm shades, but I know that not all of you do, and so you appreciate when something is different. So I did really like this. Not quite sure it was worth $35, but I did enjoy it, and I will continue to use it. The next thing was a blush. This is the first blush that I've used from Laura Geller, and this is $28, which is a little bit much. However, this is beautiful. The shade that I have is in Tropical Hues. It's absolutely stunning. It's just so pretty, and you can blend it up. It offers a nice amount of sheen. You can kind of, it's obviously a bake, so you can swirl it. Let me just put where I swirled in that other spot. And see how it could get a little bit darker there? That's in the one spot, that's in another spot. You can swirl it all together. It's lovely. I absolutely love this. So between these two, this box was totally worth the price of admission, as they say. So, by the way, if you saw my other video, this is the same day. Same eye look, same everything. I just switched up my lip because, I don't know, I was over the deep wine. Anyway, the next product was by Alamar Cosmetics, and this is a 3-piece brush set for $18. And I don't know, I'm torn a little bit. You can tell that I've used them. I've used and washed them a couple of times. I like the push liner brush. This one right here works really well for what I use this for. I'm gonna look in my mirror is to go right up at my lash line, particularly if I'm lining my lower waterline. I wanna really kind of smoke out that edge so I don't have that stark line. This works really well for that. And I think, if you break it down, it's $6 a piece for a brush. I think it's worth that. That one is worth that. So this is the flat shadow brush. It's very narrow. I didn't like how it packed on shadow. It worked a little bit better for a cream product, but this is not my favorite brush, really. And this is a crease brush. To give you an idea, let me see. Yeah, here's a MAC 224. So I want you to see, it's a little bit taller, not a ton, but a little bit taller than a MAC 224 as far as the bristles. So the issue with that is that it makes it a little bit tricky to blend out like in your crease because of that just a little bit added length. I still like it, but what I like it for is if I'm going to lay down like a really light crease color and then I'm going to build another one on top, a dark one on top of that, and then a dark one on top of that. I like it for that. That's probably my favorite method that I found for using this. If I use a darker crease color, I don't feel like it blends it out as well. And I've used it with newer shadows and I've used it with older shadows that I know how they usually blend with a different brush. So I like it, it's just not my favorite. So the winner of those 3 really is the push liner brush, in my opinion. Okay, Next, this was a big old fail for me. And I don't know if anybody else liked these or not, but this is the Lorac Pro Liquid Lipstick. I have the shade in Deep Burgundy, and it's beautiful. But man, you put this on and it will all of a sudden show every line that you have like beneath. It's just tricky. Now, I'm not sure if I let it, I'd have to let it sit here a while. The shade is beautiful, but it really bleeds. And I'm curious if anybody else had that issue or if it was just me, because if you might remember, I'm gonna get this off quickly before it stains my hand. Too late. You might remember when I first opened it, it was super watery and I had to kind of play with it a little bit to get it to sort of be the right consistency. But let me know if you have these, if you have them before, maybe you didn't get a BoxyCharm, but you've had these before. Do they all do that? Just curious. Maybe it was just mine. And then the last thing I didn't use, I had said I wasn't going to. This is the Butter London Stroke of Wow Roll-On Liner. Just not my favorite thing, so I have a friend that I'm going to gift that to. So that's what was in last month's, which would have been September's. And I really liked, I thought it was a good box because of these two. I mean, I'm happy if I get, you know, sometimes the whole box is something I love. Sometimes there's one thing, sometimes there's nothing, but anyway, I felt like that one, because of those things, was a good value, and because I can gift something to a friend as well. So, all right, let's get into the next one. All right, so the theme of this box is alter ego, and this must be something that they're doing now, where they are, trying to make this stand up so I can give you guys prices as I'm talking, where they are having influencers pick their favorite products, and that's what they're putting in here. That must be what they're doing now, so I don't know. Sorry, that took me a little bit to get that set up. So right off the bat, there's something in here that I really like, so that's awesome. This is the IT Cosmetics Superhero Elastic Stretch Volumizing Mascara. I love this mascara. It sells for $24. So right off the bat, you've paid for the box, especially if you like this mascara. Not everybody does, but I really enjoy that. So that's good. I'm happy about that. And then this is the Ahava Dead Sea Mineral Hand Cream. This is $10. It says, treat your hands to a light but luxurious rich hand cream that helps keep skin and cuticles healthy and protected from the elements, formulated for daily use. This hand cream is made from nutrient-rich Dead Sea water and smoothing witch hazel to elevate and lock in skin's natural moisture. So we will see. The only hand cream that has ever worked for me is the Neutrogena hand cream, as you guys know, but I'll give it a shot. I'm not holding out hopes for it, let me tell you though. Not because of it, because of my hands. Then the next thing in here is the Pure the Complexion Authority Midnight Masquerade Palette. Well, that is saying something if they are saying that it looks like this, by the way. The box looks like that. They're saying they are the Complexion Authority. All right, this is really pretty. The packaging, I think, is really pretty. And it looks like it has 3 blushes. Hold on, these are like taped on here. So there are 3 blushes, a highlight, and 6 eyeshadows. Interesting shades, I have to say. Trying to decide what I think here. That looks like it'd be really pretty. If you are light skin, you're definitely gonna have to be careful with those. With all of these blushes, I would say. And I actually probably would use this shade here more as a highlight or more as an eyeshadow than a blush, but the highlight is right here. So we will see about that. We wipe those off, and then the eyeshadows, there's 1 matte and the rest are shimmers. So that's Exposed, Sneak Peek, and Showtime. They all felt very nice on, you know, like in pan. Oh, that matte brown is really nice. And that blue is pretty. And then I'll show you in a second. Mask Off, Disguise, and 12 a.m. So those are those 3. Some people might really like that shade Mask Off. That's not my favorite shade exactly, the way it leans on swatch, but they're very pretty. That brown swatched so nicely. And that blue is just stunning. So we'll see. I'll create a couple looks. So I will say this, and there are 2 schools of thought on this, so take your pick. And this sells for $38, by the way. There are 2 schools of thought. One, those of us that want a complete palette. And so what's missing in here from a complete palette is any sort of transition color and like a brow bone shade. But that just because that's what I like doesn't mean that's what everybody likes, and that doesn't mean that that's what the company was intending to do. So, and some people say, well, we have enough of those shades in our collection. You know, give me something that we don't have in our collection. I guess that's, I'm trying to give you guys good, there you go. That looks true to color to me. So we'll see about that. And next is Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick, and the shade that mine is in is Bow and Arrow. And I've heard of this shade, I think. It's very cool, brown, sort of. We'll see. I don't think this is gonna look good on me. I feel like I have a hot pink in this line and that I like it, but I don't have very many in this line. So we'll see. That it's like a pinky brown. There, I swear to you, you can't tell, but there's a little bit of pink in it. So we'll see. Those retail for $20. I don't love liquid lipsticks to begin with, but that's, you know, to each their own. And then the last thing is this Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Strength and Moisture Leave-In Mask. And this is $16. And I find Briogeo to be hit and miss. There was a deep mask that I didn't like a leave it in and then wash it out kind of mask that I didn't love so much, but I'm using their charcoal shampoo right now that is for like dry scalp, and I really like that. It's weird. It's a weird experience because it's a whole like a whipped sort of shampoo. It's very odd, but I really like it. It works really well. And I am maybe going to do a hair video, by the way, like an all-encompassing hair video. So anyway, we will see about this. Quick math, as I always do, $98. I think I did that right. $98 is the value of this box. Totally looks like worth it as far as what you're getting in it, but we'll have to see what we like. Like I said, for me, if I was paying for the box, I would be happy just with this and then to be able to try some of these other products. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I've already gone down this makeup before, but just in case, my eyes is the Revolution Beauty Emily Edits The Wants palette. On my cheeks is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores in the shade Naturally Pretty. And then actually I did change my lips. So I have the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Liner in Pink Venus. Over the top of that, I have the lipstick in Kidman's Kiss. And then I wanted to add a little bling, so I added Jouer Skinny Dip on the top of that. And I think that is everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having a great day. And in everything that you do and say, be beautiful. Bye.